Phew, well boys, we have a Flashback Friday in store for you. It's gonna go to paradise, that's right, but we have more than just 2 players duking it out, we have 4 players. We've got none other than the Beaver99 in the top left as a Terran player. I'm gonna guess Palatinate Blue. Hell yeah, hell yeah. We've got SmrtyCakes in the top right as the Eggshell Blue Protoss. I'm too good. We've got the Shambler in the bottom right as the Red Zerg. And we have Toyota Miguel in the bottom left as the Yellow Terran. For a second I was reading Armor Pen and I was like, that's not right, that's weird. Anyway, we have a free-for-all, but it's not just any free-for-all. If you look at the top left, you will see that it says Game Mode, The Turning. And yeah, that's right, we've got a free-for-all, and it's The Turning. The Turning, for those who don't know, is a game mode where fallen units become zombies and get added to a pool of zombies that then kind of move around or whatever and do things, and you'll see them kind of wander in the map. We won't see them because we won't have vision of them, but we will actually obviously see them like wander in almost as a jump scare, right? It's kind of cool that the zombies just lurk around there. See what's going on. Anyway, this is Cosmonarchy. This is also, if you're just thinking this is like some weird UMS or something that people made in Starcraft 1, well, no. This is a totally new game, basically, using the Starcraft 1 races, obviously, and a lot of different mechanics, right? And so some things are similar, but not everything. SmrtyCakes is going to be rocking the Lattice opener here for himself. We've got the Shambler's Zerg going to go Larvosk first, getting that extra larva production. Lattice going to be more of a tool for harassment. You know, in FFAs, it's very popular to go for vassals. They are a pretty good harassment unit, but they do die to anti-splash, right? And so looking at the Beaver, who is going to go for his quarry. Again, this is Flashback Friday, so old patch, and that means that quarries make masons. So that is why he's going for his 1-base quarry opener after the Fulcrum for the Vulture. Obviously, when the Vulture comes out, it has mines by default. It has a little bit of speed by default. It's very cool. No upgrades or anything. We've got Mavericks popping out slowly for the Beaver99. What did I say earlier? I think I was saying Beaver was doing that. That's Toyota Miguel down in the bottom left. And Beaver is up here with a bio opener. He looks like he's going to be gunning for some gas pretty soon. We'll see what he wants to actually go for it. He's banking up to 300. Beaver might be going for a 1-base tech build. A little bit cheeky. Not the most safe and secure build that's possible to have. But it's still an option, right? The pool nearly complete for Shambler. We'll see what he wants to do afterwards. He's already setting himself up with a defensive Kagrant, it looks like. So he's probably going to turn this into a Spraith. He might reserve the right to pocket that and do some stuff with that later. Looks like Toyota's Vulture is going to get in here and scout really nothing in particular. Oh, the Battle Worker would have gotten the kill. And there's the zombie. The first kill of the game, well, that we saw. We might have... There might have been like a game somewhere or a kill somewhere else. Yeah, get that Mason. Get that Mason. Oh, he's a zombie. Utterly destroyed. Yeah, this is some weird bug where like the units were considered blissfully embraced as well, which means that, oh look, he's gonna get a free sim. Dude, that's a good farming opportunity for him. Yeah, so they're considered infested and zombified. It's like a weird situation. Look at that, he's in a corner. Who puts baby in a corner like that, dude? That's just rude. Looks like oh no. What the hell? Zombie mines? Dude, what the hell? I've never seen that in my life. Yeah, get him. Bully him. Bully that mine. Oh, here he is. Zombie has arrived. I can't believe what I'm witnessing. Now a zombie simulacrum is in. Got the zombie cyclops in. Oof. I don't know what's going on over there. This Cyclops, what's up, brother? You got the medium overlay for some buggy reason. Eidolon shooting down the vultures. Yeah, we're gonna have lots of little scuffles like that. I still can't believe the mines, though. That's really funny to me. What's happening? Oh my god, zombie vulture! Oh, a zombie vulture gets a kill! And then the zombies start to spread. Oh my god, he's gonna get another kill. Oh my god, the brutality. Kill the zombie! Kill the zombie! There you go. Jesus, 3 dead workers for Mr. Beaver. Not ideal. He's now trying to clear the mines. Meanwhile, the zombie simulacrums are multiplying, and Shambler is trying to fight them off. He's having to build static defense in all sorts of different locations. Yeah, so the fact that they're also bugged and counted as embraced, by the way, means that they have +1 armor. So they move even slower than they normally do, but they have more armor. So that's actually going to be pretty difficult to deal with, funnily enough. An ocean of simulacrum is heading down to the bottom right. I'm really surprised. Okay, there it is. I was going to say, there's got to be a zombie that's going to harass SmrtyCakes at some point. And indeed, we do indeed have that. There you go. You figured it out. I wonder if they're just spawning in the corners of the map. Actually, Toyota hasn't had to deal with too much, it doesn't look like. There you go, some of the natural. Oh my god. It's brutal. So the clones actually respawn and add to the pool. That's really ridiculous. Hi, I'm a Cyclops. Okay, okay. Okay, he got that one before it got out of hand. Oh, now the vultures are loose. The vultures are heckling Toyota. What will he do? What will he do in this situation? Shambler, no, you're adding more simulacrums to the pool. Oh my god. The simulacrum count is rising. Now fight your own sims and my zombie quasis. That's what Shambler says to SmrtyCakes as he falls on back. Meanwhile, more and more units coming in here. So yeah, it looks like static defense is going to be important. We got the lodestone for Beaver. He could put some units in there. Yeah, okay. I think this is before we made some changes to the way that the spawns worked, because they're not really supposed to just spawn right on top of your units, right? And oh my god, SmrtyCakes has been GG'd, it looks like. He's lost control. I don't know why he's not mining with his workers or fighting with his battle workers. Can I spectate? I don't think this map has the triggers to automatically give you vision, because it's not actually an FFA map. This is just a 2-spawn map. But oh my god, mass naths. Gotta watch out for those. Oh my god. He's trying, but he yeah, he's being overwhelmed. He's putting a warden down. He called GG a little bit too soon, I think. Oh my god, the Eidolons are shooting down all the quasis. It's a disaster, dude. Now it's all zombies. Zombie Zerg is pretty scary, honestly. Ooh, ah, ooh, ooh. No, Smarty, don't fight them with battle workers. Oh no, the humanity. What an insane, like, this is probably the thumbnail. Zombies have overrun a player, boys. The zombies have taken SmrtyCakes. He is toast. He's out of here. He's got some zombie scribes though. Now the gnats are gonna go over there and see that the zombies have taken care of business. No static defense yet for Toyota. He's getting his third base. Beaver's finally putting a ministry down to expand. He's got some static defense in place. He's got the savant to deal with the vulture there. Oh my god, SmrtyCakes has been eliminated. He'll have to leave the game, I'm pretty sure. Well, meanwhile, Toyota gonna come in here and clean house for Shambler. Now, Shambler decides to not bother, you know, canceling the attack with the Nathracores. I think he might be trying to attack Toyota. The problem is he's not near Toyota's base right now. He's gonna go ahead and heckle Beaver, who's got some savants with their splash damage mode on, actually. So I guess he's gonna be able to burst down the lodestone, I think. Not great micro on Shambler's part. But yeah, it looks like he is going to end up losing that. Meanwhile, back at home, he's also suffering to Toyota. So Beaver doesn't end up losing too much, a couple of dead workers. But now Nathracores are in the zombie pool. So the spawn pool of Nathracores is going to get pretty insane, I think. And look at that. All right. Only like 5 dead workers here for Beaver. That's very okay. And now Toyota is going to go ahead and kill the Shambler. That was Shambler right there as that worker. He's a zombie now. Okay, Shambler gonna hold on for dear life. There is no artillery here from Toyota. So something that I'm noticing about both of like Toyota in FFAs, he usually does focus on one particular person. He doesn't usually pivot away from that. And so it feels like, oh my god, Cyclops, tickled. It does feel to me like looking at the way that, you know, this is all being set up here for Beaver, he is in prime position to win, right? Shambler hasn't been able to expand. And Toyota has been able to expand, but isn't really guarding for the northern player, which he should know is Beaver. Beaver's getting his expansion up very slowly. Beaver only has 20 workers, and it's almost 10 minutes into the game. It's kind of crazy. Double Zorka's Shroud from Shambler. Don't ask me why he's making 2. Must be a redundancy. Yeah, some of the units that were from Smarty's base are going to start wandering around the map now. Well, they have been wandering, right? So you've been catching some of them over there with Beaver's army. Now, Toyota Miguel is going to be whittled down a little bit from, like, the vultures and stuff. Yeah. No good there. I love the fucking zombie lobotomy mines. That's so insane. Oh, they must be having a... Yeah, I guess when people play with Toyota, sometimes the network is not super good, so you usually have to play on double brain cells, which is our patented version of, you know, less lag, basically. Another zombie vulture. So Toyota did have the investment of phalanxes. He's now going to have to use that versus the bio. He splatters a bunch of the Mavericks, which then have to be turned around on. And yeah, this is a fight that's going to snowball for the mech player very, very quickly, I think. Although I guess we'll have to wait and see, right? Some of his units did get bopped on the other side. The Mavericks are... you know, turning into zombies, a classic move. One Eidolon will end up falling. Oh my god, zombie Eidolons. Actually, how many Eidolons died earlier? It looks like just this. No, maybe that one will also get away. I can't tell if there was another Eidolon that died earlier or something. Oh my god. There you go. So zombie Eidolons are kind of spooky to me to think about. I feel like the fact that you're going to get attacked from a distance from enemies. Oh my god, the one vulture. Hi. Okay. So he did not cancel one of his Zorka's shrouds. He still has 2 of them. And this cliff being camped by the snipers. This is Call of Duty or something. The mines are really funny. Should you... I mean, I guess the zombie mines... The problem is that the zombie mines don't seem to actually go off. Oh my god. Brutality. Okay, well, he clears the zombie tanks. Now those are a thing. I wonder if they die in siege mode, then they're going to come back in siege mode and not unsiege, right? Probably. Oh no, the ant seal's going down. Zombie ant seal. Yeah, I worry about this for the players who are just going to be trying to expand across the map later. Now there's just going to be some zombie sieged phalanxes occasionally checking, you know, chucking pot shots at them. Need detection over here, but the ant seal went down. Not going to go ahead and send the Masons out for a battle worker or anything. You just need to decloak the Eidolons by getting close to them. Proximity cloak for Terran works in that manner, right? And so you can see Toyota's kind of getting caught up here in the zombified, you know, response. Now he's going to go ahead and pick some of the Eidolons. But he didn't get close enough when he still had the splash damage from the phalanxes. So he's going to go ahead and try to evacuate, though his ministry is falling. A horde of zombie vultures has appeared. They're going to add a little bit of zombie quasis. They even picked off one of the static defense structures. Kind of impressive for the zombies, honestly. They are zombies, after all. Oh my god! A bunch of Gorgocores have arrived, adding pressure to an already weary Toyota zombie Gorgocore. Zombie Gorgocore. No, he's gonna blow up his quarry. Oh, the first successful use of controlled demolition into emergency detonation that I have seen in all my years. I should just say in all my year. Although we are in year 2, so I guess maybe that's not true. Gorgocores fighting Gorgocores. He's bailed himself out. He's out of there. All right, Beaver feeling somewhat successful after slapping multiple bases there. Obviously, he might have gotten a sniff of the Shambler's Gorgs at some point. Why did Shambler abandon the area over here? He's getting slapped now. The zombies are going to kill his third base. I don't know if he's aware of that. Looks like he's too busy trying to... he's moving around. He's sharking around with the Gorgs. Wants to see what's going on there. I guess it is a bit of a hectic game. We got more spawns in there. Nothing too crazy to look at. Same. They must be in voice. Or maybe, like, Toyota only messaged him or something, and then Beaver didn't respond in private. So the Gorgs don't really get anything done courtesy of the Watchdogs, and Toyota decides he is going to go ahead and call it quits. No GG or anything. Maybe he said, I can't believe Shambler is losing his natural to zombie scribes, dude. Zombie scribes are a fucking real thing. His third base is gone. He's got to go ahead and try to clear that out again. He's got some quasis out on the other side. I feel like Shambler, with 4K minerals, this probably isn't how this replay actually went. No? His larvae are getting sniped by fucking vultures. So it's not like he can spend much of his moolah. absolute slappening, honestly. Okay, we're back at around the same place that we were at previously, with Shambler kind of sharking in and zombifying a bunch of stuff for Toyota. We can see he got definitely more heavily damaged in that engagement than before, and Shambler also has a lot more units out. So I guess I had to watch this replay in multiplayer mode for it to work properly. At least that's my guess, because that's what I did. So we are back to, I think like a minute or so before I paused the recording. And obviously we're talking about Shambler having a lot more moolah, or I guess a lot more units and a lot less moolah banked up. He does have his third base successfully up, so the zombies didn't completely destroy him. And now he's got to march across the map with a big Zerg force. And meanwhile, Beaver does have a third base up and running, protected by 23 Eidolons. This is the Eidolons before their DPS cut that happened after Tyrant's Tail. So, in fact, I don't know how long ago this was. This was a long time ago, though. Beaver was obviously hasn't been... I guess he's been playing a little bit more actively now because he likes himself some FFAs, but... good God, let's see what happens over here with this engagement, because Shambler is coming in very inefficient in terms of cost, but remember his front line's a little bit more effective because it turns into zombies, right? Now some vultures are coming in to start heckling things as well, so you can thank Toyota's corpse for that one. And now the Eidolons try to reposition themselves for a little bit of a better sniping spot, but I'm not so sure it's going to end up working out. Oh my God! It's all turned into an ocean of zombies! Meanwhile, the Gorgorkors coming in here, they are going to get splashed a little bit by those Savants, but actually they do have 2 armor, so the Savants aren't going to be doing too much damage to them. That being said, they will eventually be focused down by the Eidolons, which they are electing to not attack, and so now Beaver is lower on workers than he would like to be, down to only 36. 8 more Gorgorkors on the way for the Shambler. His army not really able to actually breach it in terms of the ground game, but his air army does manage to make it in there. And Savants are up to such a high number that they will end up clearing this area with relative ease, but again, the worker count down to only a measly 20. It was a brutality. We've got even more coming in now. 4 more Gorgorkors. They are going to start getting targeted down by those Savants in the anchors. Remember, they do have that attack speed debuff that they have. That's what their mode is, so they're going to start firing faster and stealing attack speed from the enemies. But look, the worker count is down to 7, and I might still drop like 1 or 2 more. I'm not quite sure. Obviously, the zombie death sounds are the same as the regular ones, right? So I can't actually tell how many workers are dying based on that. But you can look at the corpses and count those, because the zombies don't leave corpses. Unless they're a simulacrum clone, apparently. So now Beaver's going to have to see if he can come back with an ocean, an onslaught, a tidal wave of zombies that he has to carve through just to re-secure a third. And that's assuming he can even get out far enough that he can actually start harvesting again, because he's only down to 8 workers. Not ideal. I'm just going to say, I was doing some FFA stuff on stream yesterday. As of the day of recording, it was the 8th of October yesterday. And I was doing some work on Oil Australia. It's an 8-player FFA map modeled after Australia, as you might have guessed. And, oh no, he could have just killed the vulture if he kept attacking, but he did not. Anyway, this kind of situation, just imagine that map with all its chaos with the turning game mode. Like, holy moly. Wild stuff. So now the zombies are about to surround and execute the Eidolons, and Beaver, I don't think he's going to have much of a hope in this game. It looks like Shambler was in a prime position to win after all. I still feel like Beaver had the advantage that Toyota was kind of single-mindedly focused on Shambler most of the game, but then Beaver chose to kill Toyota, and obviously the zombies kept getting the better of all of the players, really. We saw zombies overwhelm Smarty, so that was pretty entertaining. All right. I think this is just about it, man. I don't see how Beaver could possibly come back from this position. He's only got Ahmed out right now, and Ahmed does not shoot up as much as we would like for that to be a thing. I guess technically the Ahmed hero does shoot up, but the Harakans themselves do not. So the Gorgorkors are carving through and executing Terrans left, right, and center. It's too bad we don't see too many Protoss corpses anymore. The battle workers that reanimated from Smarty, workers don't get added to the zombie pool, but you can see there's more and more zombies coming in. Zombie Eidolons, zombie vultures, and that's gonna be it for Beaver. He leaves with no textual GG, but they were on voice, so maybe that's where it happened. Guys, that was a turning FFA, and it was glorious. It was absolutely silly. Sorry about the little replay break in the middle there, but we caught all of the relevant stuff. I went back and made sure to show the downfall of Toyota Miguel, where he lost so many more Masons than what we actually saw and then left. But no, Smarty's was caught in 4K the first time. His demise was clear. But yeah, shout out to Shambler for winning the FFA. I don't know why they played it on a 1v1 map that happens to be 4-player, but you know, that is how it is sometimes. Lost Temple vibes, you know. But as it currently stands, we will have some more action for you coming up. I actually don't know what my next Flashback Friday candidate will be, but I've got a couple of them that I can look through. And until then, enjoy the ZVZs coming tomorrow and whatever comes after that. Peace.